In my years of trading, meeting people, going along and seeing training people as a coach, I've seen people who have seen me. I came to realize that there is one single problem that is one of the major issues forex traders are experiencing. And I've come to realize that one of those things is one of those things that has been a very big challenge to them. One of those things that has been a very big challenge to them is what I have noticed, that it is entry points. Entry points. People are finding it difficult to see one positive entry point. We have positive entry point and we have negative entry point. I've come to realize that it's becoming one of the biggest challenge people are having. So in this video, and as I've come to realize that people hardly take at least a minimum of 2 P's or 3 successfully. Even as they try to enter, they will see spike. Even the more they make attempt, the more the thing is spiking. Then they enter for spike, the thing will refuse to spike. As they are pushing to spike, as they are pushing for them to catch a spike, the thing will not take 20 candles and they can't wait, they will close. Then as they are pushing for them to do the scalping and take at least 10-20 candles, while they are pushing, the thing will keep spiking. Then the question is there anything one can do and make a trade in a day and close with profit? The answer is 100% yes. When I say yes, I mean yes. So in this video, I want to show you one simple strategy you can use. Very simple strategy you can use. If you can lay your hand on them, you can trade. When I mean trade, you can possibly trade. I'm not joking, I'm sure. You can take like 10 candles. You can take like 10 candles without any interruption. You can do that. I will be showing you 2 simple methods. And if you can lay your eyes on these things, number 1 will be difficult for you to see. But if you can patiently wait and see those things, and I have to warn you as a forex trader, one of the most difficult things traders are doing is what I called lack of patience. It's a very serious issue with forex traders. Lack of patience. People don't have patience. People lack patience. They are not disciplined enough to see when things is going to happen. Now, what we have here is 3 things on our screen. Some people are complaining that I don't have a, I am not that they say that I don't show them my indicators. So what we have on the screen is moving average 26. Then we'll have moving average. Then we'll have another moving average 80. We have another moving average 80. We have moving average 80. So you can, the white one will have moving average 26. We have moving average 26. This one is 26. Why this one? Let me change the color so that it can be visible. Why this one is 80. Let me make it straight. So these are how the thing works. So we have 26 and the 80, and we have the other moving average, which is Bollinger Band, which is Bollinger Band. So Bollinger Band. So that's Bollinger Band. We have the period of 500, the aviation of 1.1865. So this is what you use to every other thing apply to close and all those things. So this is the Bollinger Band. So what we have is this as our Bollinger Band. So take this very instruction. It is very, very simple for you to use it, and I'll also show you those things. All right, so look at it. This one is apply to linear weight. So this one is linear weight. Moving average 80, apply to linear weight. Then this one is 25, or you can also use 26, apply to linear weight, not exponential this time. You can use linear weight for this very strategy. Then this one is Bollinger Band 500.165, 1.165. Then you choose any color of your choice. The shift is 0, and all those things, they are 0. So that is how it is. And remember what I said earlier, that if you have been struggling on entry point, worry no more. Only be observant to see what I'm going to show you. I'll be showing you two things simultaneously. If you can see this, be sure that you will make at least 5 candles or 4 candles, if not every day, but almost every time. Now this is Bollinger Band, the down line. This one is the center one. The other one here, somewhere here, is the up one. Now, anytime this listing I've started, anytime you see, you have to wait for a spike. Remember that if this thing crosses here, it's showing a sign. Remember that if this thing crosses here, it's showing a sign of scalping. But we'll not be taking advantage of this. We'll be taking advantage of the early beginning of this market in every single minute. Now, anytime you see a spike like this, the thing will go down and cross this last line. Remember that you must do it across this one. So as the thing went down, the 26 or 25 moving average will cross this thing and go down. Now, when are you going to enter to take your trade? You will watch that this thing has given space, a lot of space from this place. So after spiking for some time, you'll notice that the market has started retracing. As the market is retracing back, don't enter. It's none of your business. Relax. But once you see that it has entered between the 26 moving average or 25 moving average and getting to 80 moving average, you have opportunity to enter at that very time. Now let me show you something that you must know, that the thing will work from here. Now it's entered. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You take your TP as it's going to touch there. If you have capital, your first T, the second TP is here. Watch here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at it. It's still touched here, but it's not advisable because as it touches here, it may go down. Can you see what I'm showing you now? So let's assume that you just watch your market move down in 1 minute's time and get here and spiked. As you watch it spike, the next movement you enter here. This is one of the first strategy that can help you to take at least 5 candles without being caught with a spike. Do the same thing I'm doing now. Watch it in all the markets before it gets to Bollinger Band. If you see such thing, watch and see if there is anyone that failed. Watch it carefully. Watch it carefully. Watch it carefully. Can you see it? Can you see? Watch it here. Can you see it? Even this spike, everybody should have closed before now. Can you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see it even before this spike? Even though it spiked, it later went on, but don't take the risk of it. You can as well take at least 5 candles. All right, just watch this very thing now and see one of the things that can help you, as I've been saying. The second thing that you need to see, and once you see it, you know that you have seen a good entry point that can feed you for the day, is this very thing. Watch here. Look at where I point this arrow. Now, this thing you are seeing here is not here. Look at it. It's not between this area. It's not between this area. It's not here. It is above. It is when the thing is below these areas from here. Once you see those things from this angle, then the white, then the other line, which is the 26 or 25, and this very 80. If both of them come together at this place, know it that you have just find yourself one entry point. Not just any high entry point, one good entry point for you. What that place is telling you is buy here. That is what that place is showing you. It's telling you to buy here. And once you have this, you are good to go. Because this is where you enter your entry point, and this is where you'll be ending it. This place. This is your TP. Let me mark it. Here is your TP. You enter here, you TP here. Don't be scared of this small spike. Once you see anything like this, it has the power to break what we call resistance zone. Look at it. It broke it out. Can you see it? It crossed it. Though there is a little challenge here, but at the end of the day, it crossed. So if you are using a small account and you see this, you just enter it, and here, after here, if you enter it, you close here, and once the thing breaks out from this place, you enter again and take your TP at this very as is. That is how powerful this very strategy can be. You can do it. Let me look for such thing again, because I'll be showing you, I will come back to this place to show you another positive entry point. Look at it. Is once you see this, once you see something like this, look at it. If both of them cross together here, if both of them cross together at this very place here, look at it. You have the power. Can you see it? Do you see what is happening? Can you see it? So once the market happen at this place, you have the opportunity for you to enter for higher positive entry point, which is buy. Remember, we are talking about scalping in this very video today. I'm not talking about spike. I'm just talking about scalping. So what you are looking at for is entry point for you to catch, for you to do your scalping. And what I want to show you, and my heart desire, is for you to make, at least for the first time, for you to trade and close without losses. Remember that some of you can fall victim of this, but this is also real. This is also real. If this thing cross below like this, but why I will not encourage you like that to enter this is because it will be confusing, because you will not know when it's going to start pulling back. But at this very point, you still have entry point. If this thing can happen below this lower Bollinger Band like this, you have good entry point for you to enter. But you must be a good trader before you do this. So if you don't know how to do it, so that, why I'm saying it, because so that you will not fall victim because of this. Remember this, as you are thinking that it's going to move up, it went there and starts going down. Do you know that? So please be careful of here. Be careful so that you will not say that GDFS just deceive you. Remember that it's the same thing that crossed here, but this one continued and this one started going down. So that is why you must know your candlestick before you trade and start making profit. But this one I'm showing you today is anybody. When I mean anybody, anybody can do it. When I mean anybody, I mean anybody can do it. As I said, anybody can do it. You have the power to do it, because the strategy will be working and it's working for you. You too can do it. When I mean anybody can do it. All right, now let me show you another simple way you can do this, and it can also work for you. Let me show you. I remember I've shown you two. One is when you see something like this. Then another method you can use to trade this, and it's going to be a boom for you. You will make a very huge profit. And that method is this. Please be careful. As the market crosses between the two Bollinger Band, this one and this one, I'm talking about scalping, because I don't want to bring it to I don't want to bring it so high so that it will not confuse you. That is why I'm only talking about Skyping, so that anybody watching this video will be using it to do Skyping comfortably and be making trade. Now look at this. Watch here. What is the condition for you to enter in this place? Number one is that this one, the center Bollinger Band, I know I'm using these lower terms so that anybody can understand it, and this very one here. So if the market crossed, if these two lines crossed between this line, and eventually as it gets close to this one, the market crossed together again inside this market, I'm going to retrace, I'm going to do a back test and show you that anywhere you see something like this, market always give you. So where is your TP? Where is your entry point? You will enter immediately the market crosses like this, which is as the market crosses like this. Now here is your TP. If this place can give you, if you have small account, you know, from here now, you know, from this place now, you should be careful so that you close here. Peradventure the resistance level want to push it down, so you have to, this is your first TP. But if you are not, if you're using a small account, you have to close earlier so that this thing will not pull you out of the market. Then the second TP is this place, because it has entered into uptrend. Remember, these things are on 1 minute time frame. It can change on your higher time frame. So what we are showing you is small signals you can use to trade on your lower time frame that you can use to raise a capital. That is what I'm showing you. As low as $5 you can use it, as low as $10 you can use it, as low as $50 you can use it, and build it to any level you want. Let me show you again. Anywhere such thing happened, something always happen. So the first one can be seen. Remember, a kind of review. Remember that this is what I showed you. The first one is this. You take here and TP here. If you have capital, you do your second TP at this place. Don't be deceived with this. After here, it can come back as you are seeing it. So don't realize that it has crossed this place, that is going to give you what I want. The only condition you have to trade at the center of this place is only if these two lines will make a move from that place, or this thing like this, or something like this, or you see something like this. That is when you will know that there is an agreement for them to make a move. So aside that, don't make a mistake. Look at the third positive entry point with the condition of the two lines meeting together at the center of the two lines from this between lines. So if two of them should make an agreement at this place, is saying that let's agree to go up and they must move up. So don't fall a victim of that. Now look at another one here. This is what I showed you earlier. You can trade this, you can trade this. Now look at this thing. Many people may fall victim of this. Look at, many people will fall victim of this. As this thing, this one now want to cross, it didn't cross. What I said is here together in this line, as it happens either between here or inside here, like what you are seeing this place. Look at it. I didn't say here, I say here. Please don't make that mistake. Here, not here. Please don't make that mistake. Not here. The only thing you can trade is this place. You are entitled to trade here at the middle. As immediately this market enter here, you can trade. So this market I'm showing you now is just three strategy in one video. You can do this and make profit. If you try this and you are not able to make money using this forex trading, using this very strategy, know it that of a truth, you really need a mentor. That is just the simple truth. And I want to advise you, if you have been trading, all the knowledge you have is the knowledge you grabbed on YouTube. You don't have a mentor, you don't have anybody you can ask questions. You just deposit, you trade, you do this thing, you are just doing guesswork. Please stop that. Look for a mentor, look for somebody you can call a coach, look for somebody that can help you, and that person should have the knowledge, and that person will not deceive you. And if you do that, you will not